Hey everybody, people were asking me what I do with my son. So I just thought I would turn the camera on and you could hear our conversation in automatic spelling. My son is 8 and he is working really hard to learn to read and write, and he's working on his handwriting and all sorts of skills. And so the goal for him right now is not really spelling mastery, but just to learn how to write correctly and learn some of the spelling rules and things. So we just kind of have a dialogue. So we usually do half of a lesson. This is lesson 15B, and we've already done one row today. So we're going to do the next one. And I just thought you could listen to us as we talk through this. Okay, so Josiah, the next word is old.
And by the way, hello, viewers.
Oh, Josiah says hello. Okay, so our next word is old. Old. Okay, do you remember how to spell that?
Yeah. Oops.
O.
Too high.
Is the camera making you nervous a little bit? No? Okay. So O-L-D. Do you remember why the O says O? Because I and O sometimes say O before two consonants. Remember that rule? Okay, the next word is bedding. Now, let's start with the word bed. That's the root word. B goes toward me. And then how do we write a D? And as you see, I'm also writing right next to him, so he can kind of make sure that he's writing his letters correctly. Okay, then does bed end in a single vowel, E? And then a single consonant, D. Yes. Okay, and we're adding ing, which is ing. So what do we need to do to the root word? We need to double the D. Do you remember? Okay. And then Josiah's been struggling with remembering that ing starts with an I instead of an E. So our sentence for that, to help him remember, this is not in the program, this is just something I came up with just a couple days ago, is what? I need gas. So let's do I for I need in.
Oh, we're still doing on that?
Yeah, ing. I-N-G. Okay, I need gas. Okay, the next word is the helping verb should. Should. So we need that quiet phonogram. What's the quiet phonogram?
Let me see.
And if you're using this program with a student who is reading proficiently, then you don't need to give them as many hints, but we will probably go back and start the whole spelling program again next year. And I will...
You never told me that.
Surprise. And I will have him be more independent with it. But for now, we're just building good habits. Okay, so should. Do you remember the sentence for that? Old. Do you remember?
Umbrellas.
Old umbrellas love drops. So O for old. U for umbrellas. Love drops. Okay, the next word is the tree. U. So what do we start it with? Do you remember?
Yep.
Y. And then it's not the pronoun you, it's the tree you. Do you remember? This one's a little tricky. Do you need some help?
I'm trying to do my Y.
Trying to remember? Oh, you're trying to make your Y?
Yeah.
Just put the line there.
The line back. Good Y. So it's hard. What are we doing?
U.
U, okay.
So the tree, U. So we're going to use the EW phonogram. That says ew, U. So it's the second sound of EW.
The word you have in your video and you don't like it.
It was like U. All right.
There was 2 videos before the one I'm not on.
Okay, the next word is beautifully. So let's spell beautiful first. Don't forget the A. You sometimes forget the A.
No, I don't. Look.
You got it? Good for you. Okay, so spell beautiful. Okay, and then how do we spell that Lee at the end? Do you remember?
L.
L-Y.
I already know how to spell it. Easy. T.
Okay, the next word is should again, but I think I'm going to change that. Do you want to come up with a word that I can change that to? Because we have should in the same line.
How about wild?
Wild? Okay. Do you have room for it? I don't hardly have room. Okay, so that was just a row, and that's kind of how we do that. We just talk through it every step. Oh, look, I see you forgot the E in beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful. So we just kind of talk through it, and we're just building good habits. And what I have found is that even though he may not have all of these words memorized, he knows that there are different kinds of words for homophones, and you moving your pencil around. It's really helping him just to build good habits and work on handwriting and work on learning those rules. So hopefully that helps you if you have a young speller or a beginner reader, emergent reader. This is kind of how I would do the program with them.